All right, fam. Listen, y'all know who this is, baby. It's your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet. That's right, the cosmic commander. And y'all know where y'all done landed, right? Wind down Wednesday. Therapy with a sip. Grown folk conversation. Y'all know what's up. Listen, the main man is in the house tonight, y'all. He's back by popular demand. He's black by popular demand. None
Yes,
other
sir.
than T Swin, baby. Go ahead and talk to him, T.
What's up, everybody? What's happening? Family, what's going down? She got T Swin back for the win, always. What's
Yes,
popping?
indeed. Yes, indeed. We're gonna have some deep conversation. T, I got a nice wine for everybody tonight. Shout out to a young man, that Total Wine, that introduced my son and I to this wine that we're gonna introduce to you all tonight. It's a Sauvignon from Switzerland. No, New Zealand. I'm sorry.
That's
New
what's up.
Zealand. And we're gonna do that. And while we're doing this, let me go ahead and hit this. We have a sponsor. Y'all listen, we are doing big things. And I want to shout out T Swin. This is why we have him in the room. Because he's brought me to a space and place and time, listen, where I can project. And so with that, we have a winery sponsor. Let me pull this up so you guys can see this. This is our sponsor. Yes, indeed. Tonight's podcast, along with our regular sponsors, none other than the Prince of Peace, none other than Queen Octavia, none other than the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, baby.
Yes, sir.
Anthony and Tracy Love. Yes, indeed. And none other than T Swin. Man can always be wrong podcast. And he's sitting in the house, baby.
Yes,
And we
sir.
doing it. Talk to us, T.
Man, what's up, everybody? Shout out to the whole community. Man, shout out to CTR Media Network, Mr. Ray Moore, She Trucking. And man,
Yes.
we back at it again, man. Back in the building.
Yes,
Shout out to Miss
indeed.
Octavia, man, Mr. JP, and Miss Yuma Jai. And so,
Yes.
man, thank y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all share the live.
Yes, indeed. Because it's getting ready to go down. We're gonna have some amazing communications tonight. As always, listen, hold what you got. Get with it. Get with the program, right? And we're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
pour up this wine in a minute. And as T has already insisted that listen, hit that share button because what? Sharing is caring, and caring is sharing. Hey T, let
Yes, sir.
everybody know where they can reach you.
You can reach me on Instagram at T Swin Music as it is on the screen. You can reach me on YouTube with T Swin, mcabw.com. Man, can't always be wrong. The website, the podcast, and that's where you can find us. You can grab my book on there too. Love is for suckers.
Yes, indeed. Hit it one more time, T. Hit it one
Man,
more time.
go to mcabw.com and get you a copy of Love is for Suckers.
Yes, indeed. Love
Written
is
by
for
your guy T
suckers, baby.
Swin.
Hit them real quick with some of that, real quick, T. Let them know, baby, that you on top of your game. Let them know a little bit of some of that.
Man, always looking for enlightening information, factual information. That's how me and Mr. Clay linked up, and just always searching for peace, man, and clarity. That's what
Yeah,
we into around here, man. Just as I say, man, well, I'm in my fourth quarter, and all I want is my peace of mind. So that's what I'm living for.
absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and when T and I we met you all, we absolutely just hit it off.
So, as I say, man, I'm in my fourth
Yeah,
quarter.
we absolutely hit it off. I
Yes,
got so
sir.
many devices going on over here.
I
Yeah,
see.
yes, indeed. We trying to make it happen. I'm trying to share some of everywhere,
Everywhere.
right? Yes, indeed. Go ahead, T.
Yes, sir, man. Man, we hit it off, man. It was a natural, man, chemistry and communication, man. It brought along my guy JB, man, from the podcast, and it's always a good time with Mr. Clay and the Wind Down Wednesday family. And I say, man, that the Wind Down Wednesday family has really been that family. They support each other. They show up, man. They ride for each other, and they got each other back. and you can't do nothing but show respect back to them. You know what I'm saying? They serious when they say they down with you. You know?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And that's what's important. When you have people that really support you, it makes it easier for you to have the level of conversation that you really need to have. And and I'm telling you all, family, th- this guy is a conversational beast, man. He can converse and he can hold your attention and he's going to give you information. He deals with information on so many levels, you all. One of the levels that he deals with information on, when he give it to you, is solution driven. He's not just giving it to you, but he's also going to give it to you and it's going to have a solution attached to it. And I think that's one of the most important things that has to happen for us in this environment that we're in, that when we are disseminating information, that we have the ability with clarity
Yeah.
give it to you so that you can see how it really appears. That's powerful. That's powerful, and that's one of the things that T does. And if you get his book, if you purchase this book, Love is for Suckers, I'm telling you, you are going to love it. You're going to love it. Okay. So, yes, you can come to Wind Down Wednesday and get a plug. This is what we do. Why? Because we have each other's back. We're here for
Yes,
each other
sir. Yes,
and we
sir.
will promote you, right? We will
Most
promote.
definitely.
So, so we're going to get ready to get into this. Let's look at these. We got Priestess Lavelle in the house. Okay. That man,
Hey,
Octavia is the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker is in the house. Hey, the intuitive one, Craig Leverett, baby. Listen,
yes,
when
sir.
you all come in, don't fail to recall. Let us know where you're hailing from so that we can shout you guys out. Okay. All right. You on the People's Podcast, baby, hanging out with the host with the most and with number one, the T Swin, baby. We
Yes,
up
sir.
in it. Yes, indeed. Yes. Look at look at what Octavia said, T.
Yes, sir. Wind down Wednesday, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grown folk
Yes, indeed.
conversation with a sip.
Yes, indeed. That's what's up. Hey T, let's get ready to pour it up, man, and we're gonna get into it. Let me pop the seal on this one. Yes, indeed. Here it is, y'all. Can y'all see that? I got so much lightning in here. Can y'all see it? There.
Yes, sir. Mato Bay.
Yeah, Mato Bay, baby. Yes, indeed.
Hmm.
Yeah, Mato Bay. Mm-hmm. Marlborough, New Zealand,
Okay.
Sauvignon Blanc. Yes, indeed. So,
ATL in the house.
yeah, ATL. Look, I can't do too much of this. My queen said, when you get that wine in you tell me somebody else.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. She said, you start slurring. You slur. This is what it's
Yes,
about,
sir.
baby. So we can get
Hey.
into that conversation. You understand me that you would normally talk about, you know? Yes, indeed.
Yeah, for real. Man,
Yes,
Cleveland,
indeed.
South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. What's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They coming up in here. They'll be up in here. Take them a few minutes. You know, we got black
Mm,
folk. You know how
hey,
that go. But listen, here we go, T. You ready?
yes, sir.
I'm gonna let you get a toast, T. I get the next one. You get this one.
All right. The peace, prosperity, health, love, and perseverance, man, and just black excellence, man. We say all these things. We come to God, asking for all these things. Thank you for all you've done, are doing, and will do. And let's move forward in positivity and purpose. Salute.
Salute. All right, T.
Turn that into a prayer.
Yes, indeed. Hey, T. I'm gonna jump off the
What's
bat.
up?
Here's. I want to ask you a question.
Let's go.
All right. So I want to ask you, what do you think about that situation with Diddy?
I think Diddy was a distraction, to tell you the truth. I think
Okay.
it was a big distraction because we had other major things going on in the world and with the country.
Mm-hmm.
and I believe that brother got railroaded. I don't
Yeah,
agree with some of the acts that came out to his
right,
personal business. They came out to the public
right,
because all I saw was somebody just being freaky, and he liked to
right.
do some freaky stuff that most people don't like to do. And I
Yes,
think it
sir.
was like a humiliation ceremony,
Yes,
book breaking ceremony.
yes.
Because how you give immunity to the two people that are mostly the cause of the situation and the action, everything that happened. You got
Correct,
the two people handling the logistics and set everything up had immunity,
correct.
Cassie and the other lady, the Jane lady.
Yes,
And so, you know what I'm saying? I don't know anybody that's going to prison for soliciting a prostitute, you know?
correct, correct. Yes,
And
sir.
he didn't do it.
Right,
He didn't do it. They ordered the sex workers. They set up the hotel rooms. They paid them, and they was the ones that slept with the sex workers. He didn't
correct,
touch them.
correct. No, he did not.
So
Wow.
why is he being charged? And then I think each one of those they gave him, 2 counts of the Mann Act, which
Mm-hmm.
was created because of a black man, a successful black man, Jack Johnson, the boxer.
Yes, sir.
They created that law because they was upset with him sleeping with white women,
Yes,
and
sir.
so and that law, that Mann Act, is very broad. It can catch you in a bunch of ways. So if somebody came to you, say if a woman came to you and she wanted to do these things like set up a freak off, and
Right.
she told you about it, but you ain't set nothing up, but you just having knowledge of it,
Yes.
you can be guilty against the Mann Act because you had knowledge of it and you didn't stop it or tell anybody about it.
Correct.
Now you can
So
face up to 10 years. Come on
correct.
now.
Is that what they call the RICO Act? Do they bring you in on
Nah,
the
nah, nah, nah.
not
That's
that
not the
one?
RICO. Nah, that wasn't it. But the Mann Act, when you read up on it, if you
Okay.
had like any, like it's transporting people across like state lines
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and against their will, mainly for people with children, human trafficking, and
Yes.
coercion. You can coerce somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But if you didn't do any of that. But if you know that somebody's doing that and you have knowledge of it, you're guilty as the person that's doing it. They commit that act.
Correct.
So if somebody says, so if a woman invited you over to go do something, she said, hey, you want to come to the freak out? And she gave you the address and everything, you like, hell no. It
Yes, sir.
goes down, they get caught. Now you guilty because you just knew of it.
Yes,
You didn't
sir.
participate in it or nothing.
Yes,
So they
sir.
caught that brother on some broad stuff. They gave him 50 months, which is,
Yeah.
4 years, 2 months.
Right.
And at the
Yes.
same time, we also had the Abercrombie case going on where they were found to actually be drugging men and taking men's manhood.
Yes.
They was able to pay $5 million and be free while their court case was going on.
Correct.
You know, this
Yes.
man offered up $50 million. They offered up a home. He offered to give his passports and everything.
And
And they like,
jets.
nah.
And,
Yeah,
and
they like,
offered
nah.
up his jets as well.
Exactly. Private jet, all that.
Yes. And that's crazy, T, because you're straight up on point. But here's my thing. My whole thing is that everyone is sitting silent and allowing it to happen as if it's not going to happen to them.
That's true. That's
Don't you know if they do it to him, they're gonna do it to you, fool? You,
yeah.
so because you guys are always somewhere freaking with somebody. Y'all got a freak somewhere
Mm-hmm.
in some city where you flying to, or you're
Yeah.
flying someone there. And
Yeah.
all it takes is for someone to become disgruntled. And if that happens
Yeah.
and they report you, then the next thing you know, boy, you on the auction block, the chopping block,
For real.
right? Oh man, this crazy. This
Yes,
crazy, T.
yeah. So that right there, man, I think they just wanted to make an example because I believe because he went against that he filed racial discrimination against the liquor company he was partnering with for Ciroc. And I
Yes,
think they $1 billion company, they connected, you know.
yes,
I'll,
yes.
I'll tell you something, man. Like when I was in court dealing with a divorce, my lawyer
Hmm.
used to be a judge. And
Hmm.
the judge that was handling my divorce was her best friend.
Hmm.
My name started with an S. So
Right.
when I went into court, she said, look, don't worry about nothing. You're gonna be the first person they call up because the judge is my best friend. I swore her son in when he passed the bar.
Okay.
So we go up there and I was the first person. And then after she finished my thing, she still had the whole courtroom to do. We took a break and we were chilling in her office at the court.
Yes, sir.
Just joking and laughing. I see the picture of my lawyer up there. So it's who you know. And these people with all this money They pay these politicians and these officials, you
Yes.
know, to make an example. That man had all the right to be able to go home.
Yes.
People, they were trying to vilify him for the Cassie thing,
Right.
but that had already been settled.
Correct.
She didn't go criminal. She went civil. She wanted the money. It was
Correct.
settled.
Correct. Yes,
They
sir.
tried to paint him as he's domestic violence. That's a domestic violence because they both were beating on each other and doing drugs.
Exactly. Yes, indeed.
You know,
Yes, indeed.
so
And
they
see,
got what they wanted.
yeah, T, that's a well-kept secret. One of the well-kept secrets in the Black community is that, and we don't want to talk about this
Hmm.
because the Black female will hit on that Black male as well as the Black male hitting on the Black female.
Hmm.
They will fight like cats and dogs,
Yeah.
right? And here's the thing: it just happened to be caught on camera. They
Yeah.
caught Diddy out in the hallway doing what it is that he was doing, and she capitalized on that.
Yeah.
She capitalized on it.
Yeah.
So, so that was quite possibly. I mean, quite naturally, there was nothing that he could do about that, but come out and openly and do what? Apologize. What was right to do.
Exactly.
But they
Exactly.
didn't know what she was guilty of because T, when we take a minute and look at it, when we look over the course of our lives, we've been involved in certain relationships where we know that certain things happen that we are ashamed of, that it's hard for us to even talk about how that
Yeah.
we've been traumatized. Because I've been slapped, right? I've been slapped.
I ain't been slapped.
Yeah, no, no,
I'm popping weed.
yeah, yeah. T Swin, I done had the taste slapped out of my mouth. To,
Yeah.
to the to the teeth at the back of my mouth clicked, right?
Gotcha.
And here's the thing: I walked away.
Yeah.
I walked away because if I'd have retaliated, being that I have 3 different degrees and black belts, and
Martial arts.
you know what they're gonna do to me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know where I'm
Yeah.
going. He
They're gonna
going
put you up
straight to
under
the
the
dungeon.
building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he going straight to the dungeon, right?
Yep.
So I had to walk it off. And it caught me. It caught me at a time, T. You know how when you're doing something, man, and you really not focused and paying attention,
Gotcha.
and all of a
Yep.
sudden, pat, 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 and hey, T, you be like, did you just?
Yeah. You take a moment, you get stunned for a moment, you be like, did that just happen?
Yeah, did you?
Nah, that didn't happen. Yeah.
Let me go and walk this off, right? Let me
Yeah.
go ahead on and walk this here off because you don't even understand what I'm capable of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna have to come get you on the gurney. You know what I'm saying? And wheel
Yeah.
you on out. But
Yeah.
but we've had to deal with that. But then you have relationships. When we take a minute and think about it, you have relationships with people that love to live like that.
Oh yeah.
And then they want to have sexual relations after they have these encounters.
They get stimulated from that act. Yeah.
Exactly.
That man, you got to get away from people like that.
Yes, indeed. Listen,
Yeah.
just for your information, listen, you in Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation. And as I always say, if you ain't grown, get your ass out the room. Right? So,
It's
yes, indeed. Go ahead, T.
like Miss Octavia, she put up there, they take us down at will. Like, look at Bill Cosby, free R. Kelly.
Right.
I believe that R. Kelly should be free because those parents was guilty. If you're gonna take somebody, take everybody down. Everybody that
Yes.
participated in the new era, you just can't take one person down. But that man's catalog is it's worth a lot of money. Yeah,
Yes.
he said, "Where's my checks going while I'm locked up?" But one
Right.
thing I want to talk about, like all our greats are either taken out, gone, or their character get assassinated. Maybe
Yes.
they some kind of sexual assault,
Yes.
drugs, alcoholic, woman beater, all these kind of things. And the
Yes.
question was asked the other day, man, on Big Boys Neighborhood, I think in California. Comedian Dion Cole was on there.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
from Chicago.
Hmm.
That brother, he's from Chicago. that brother said, he said, "Where's all our greats at?" He was
Right.
like, the Rolling Stones are still performing. Harold Smith, Billy Joel, all these people, man. He said they still performing. Where are
Mm-hmm.
our greats at? All our greats have been taken out.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at that. Some they died broke. They
Mm-hmm.
died on drugs, supposedly overdose or something like that, or a tragic accident.
Yes.
You know, but
Yeah.
and when they pulled the wool from over their eyes and they took their livelihood in their own hands, some kind of way they were taken out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you look at that. You got all the people that's able to thrive in these other communities, but ours never make it and live that long. You know, and they're the
Yes.
best in the biz. So
Yes.
and yesterday just D'Angelo just died, but
Yeah, I seen that.
yeah,
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to D'Angelo. Yeah. Shout out. For those of you that didn't know. And shout out to the Scorpios. The Scorpios time. Yes, indeed, man. Don't y'all sting nobody, man, because y'all get down for the get down. Shout out to the Scorpios.
yeah. Somebody says touching Timmy.
Yeah.
That's my boy David. That's my boy today. He gonna put the jokes in there.
Okay. Can you post that up? Can you put that up there? That
Let me
can you?
see if I can share that.
Yeah.
I can't throw it up there.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Okay.
in the comments. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Let me look through the comments. I was trying to look through the comments because I think your comments come over to mine as well, right?
yeah.
Okay. The king thought of the day. Okay. Let's see what Octavia, because Octavia is dropping it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Exactly where was the man act on it on his case? Everybody was complicit, witness, participated, and the BS. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
they because he had knowledge of it, or they trying to say that he orchestrated or he provided the funds for it to be orchestrated, that made him guilty of this man act. That man act is very broad. Like in the military, we call it the catch-all. We have a
Hmm.
uniform code in the military. They got a catch-all, catch
Hmm.
22. So if they can't
Yeah.
get you with nothing else, they'll get you with that, just so
Yeah.
they can get you in trouble. So yeah, that man act is very broad if you read up on it. And yeah, this if they really want you in a situation like that, they'll get you.
Yeah.
Just
And,
having
and
knowledge of.
yes, indeed. It's amazing how, and this is what I want to get to next, T Swin. I want to put this out
Yes,
here
sir.
and see what you think about it. Because it's important to realize historically, we've never tried to dominate through destruction
Yeah.
or destroying something.
Yeah.
However, for educational purposes only, our counterparts have always used domination to bring about destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Now, those are two different things that are juxtaposed because that has never been our nature.
No.
However, yes, we've had conquest, but our conquest wasn't for the purpose of devastation,
Exactly.
right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you say about that, T?
Even if you notice throughout time, man, we've been kind and polite and open to everybody that came up to us. And if you read your history, we brought them in. We brought in the past, our ancestors brought people in. We showed them how to farm, agriculture, engineering, math, medicine. You know, uh,
Mhm,
um, all that stuff. We showed everything. We've been nice to everybody, but almost every other community has stabbed us in the back. Is
mhm, mhm.
took our kindness for granted and treated
Yeah.
us bad, and we have never retaliated or gave them what they gave us. You know,
Yes.
and I believe a lot of groups are worried that we would do that if we just want our peace, leave us be. You
Yes.
know, and somebody, the conversation comes up a lot about black racists. How somebody black can be a racist? Racism requires you to control somebody's economic growth, their education, their way to get a job, everything, where they live at. We have no power like that in this country to do that to anybody.
Correct.
You know, we don't
Yes, sir.
control where you live, what schools you go to, what you learn, how much money
Correct.
you make, none of that stuff.
That's right,
We
T.
don't do any of those things to keep another group of people down. So how can that's racism,
Correct.
you know?
Correct. Absolutely. That means that we like the ability to affect the growth financially, uh, physically, for anyone to move in the direction that they're moving in. And
Hmm.
race, one of the things about race actually means to be in competition.
Yeah.
And we know that this is what our counterparts have done for educational purposes only. We know that this is what our counterparts have done. They've created what? A competition.
Yeah.
Darwinism. Darwinism, it- he was so off the mark that
Hmm.
he thought that nature was in competition with itself, right? In other words, what he thought was that in the wild, for example, animals, they were in competition with each other. No, they weren't. They were not in competition. What they were doing was, according to the ecological system,
Hmm.
keeping things balanced.
Yep.
They weren't in competition. The biggest lion wasn't over there with the other biggest lion talking about, yo, I can eat more than you can eat. That isn't
Yeah.
what they were doing. And so when you look at the capitalistic system for educational purposes only, it is based off of competition. Not only is it based off competition, but it is also based off of the fact of capitalizing off of someone else's
Demise.
ability to achieve, right?
Yep. Yep.
And this is what is happening with us right now, that it is only a form of slavery,
Hmm.
which is why you have the political arena right now fighting against those that would speak out against capitalism. I'm listening. Go ahead, T.
True. True. Um, somebody brought up in the conversation the other day. They were talking about it's stupid to go grab somebody, put them in slavery, and then do all these things and try to force them to work when you can trick them and believe that they have to go to work for low wages so they can survive and you control how much they make so they need you. You say, why we control a small group of people? We can have all these people like that, you know.
Correct.
So
Yes.
like my boy D put in he said classism trumps racism. That
Yes.
so yeah, we seeing a lot of that too.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Um, and one of the things for us, T, and I'm thankful for this, that we get an opportunity to have a safe space to have grown folk conversation,
Yeah,
right? Where we don't come in here and get offended and we start bashing each other.
exactly.
But we come in here and we have conversation with each other. And when we look on the timeline, everyone is communicating even with each other on the timeline.
Hmm.
And that's one of the most prominent things for us here in Wind Down Wednesday. And we also have the same thing when we do True Session on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and also YouTube. So we get an opportunity to do that. So
Yeah.
with that, y'all, let's have a toast. Let's have another toast. I'll give the toast this time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation. Listen, may you live forever, and shall I never die. Salute.
Salute.
All right, fam. Let's see what the master teacher put out here, T.
All right.
Okay. There we go.
He
Go
says
ahead, T.
says black people cannot be racist because the etymology of the race was a race to acquire more slaves. It was a race, not a behavioral act against another ethnicity. Therefore, black people cannot be racist because we were not racing to acquire white slaves. True.
Yes. Yes. And that was one of the things that was being discussed um,
Hmm.
about that. Yeah, your boy says cheers to. Let me put that up there.
He
T-
said, cheers to retirement.
yeah,
Yes, sir. That
yes,
is, man.
indeed.
Yeah, you better find out a way how you can work for yourself, make some money, and own some
Yes,
land because it's about to
yes,
get rough.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes. So
Yeah.
yeah, and you know what, T, I'm grateful
Yes, sir.
that you brought me into this because it allows us to be able to interact on a higher level
Yes, sir.
uh with our people, with our family. So let
Yes,
me,
sir.
if you donate, thank you for your donation, Prince of Peace. If you donate, please, please, please put it on the timeline so we don't miss shouting you out. I think it's very
Mm-hmm.
important to shout you out. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Queen Kids is in the building.
yeah, yeah, she out there. She out there.
Yeah. Y'all make
Shouting.
sure y'all check out our page too, man. If you need the cards read, um, check out our page.
Yes, indeed. Say it again, T. Give her a plug.
Man, check out Queen Kizzy's page on Facebook, man. She posts daily affirmations and positive information. And if you want your cards read, you need some readers, man, tap in with
Yes, indeed. Because she can look through muddy water and spy dry land.
her.
Yes, indeed.
For
Yes,
real.
indeed.
And
Yeah.
it's always correct too. It's always on
Yes.
point.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And that's one thing about our family, T, that we're sure about what it is that we're doing because we're fact checkers. We
Yes,
check our
sir.
facts. We're not just out here willy-nilly, right?
Yeah.
And then we're degreed up. We got my staff. Shout out to my staff. Let me shout them out, T. Yeah. The master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, baby. The Prince of Peace, JP. Songbird, KD. Um, Baby Songbird, Kafira. This is my staff has been with me for over 20 some years. And let me hit a
Yes, sir.
couple of more of them. Also out there is Dr. JC Richardson. That's my son. He's up in Michigan. Also, Imuna, Kiana. All these people, they've been with me for over 20 some years, T.
Yes,
And
sir.
and listen, and they haven't faltered yet. They've always came um to the call of Macedonia. They ain't confused.
Yes, sir.
And look at what JP doing. He's shouting everybody out.
Yeah, I
Look
see
at what
that.
he's doing. Look at
Got everybody in there.
yes, indeed. He got CTR. He got everybody up in there. You want to
Yeah.
read it, T?
Man, the Truth Session, Black Moses Freedom Festival, CTR Media Network, Beat It Vibrations, The Blackest Truth, Turning a Moment into a Movement podcast, Kizzy Inspiration, Queen Free Black Thinkers, Black with No Chaser, Dorothy Wilson. Miss Dorothy Wilson, shout out.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah.
Wake up, Black people, wake up, Black people. Black Kings and Queens, Awaken Cold Black Life, Black Men Empowered, Black Man Wake Up, the Black Community United Black Wisdom, Black Power, Black Love, Vincent Johnson, the Cedric, the Entertainer, Noble King, Buck Nation South, Wind Down Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Isn't that something?
Yes, sir.
They can come up in here and we can have fun. We do it for real up in here, T.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying?
All the
Listen,
time.
let me hit you all so you all can understand that we now have a wine distributor that's also. Oh man, let me put it up. Let me pull it up real quick. T.
Yes, sir.
Listen, y'all, look at this. Yeah, yeah, that's what we're working with, fam.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we moving up.
Rustic, rustic
What's it?
distributors.
Yeah, fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill.
Yeah, yeah.
You
A
know
whole
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
time. Let's get
Yeah.
up that hill.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But listen, you all, I owe, oh man, a great level of gratitude to this brother. And we can't say that enough, y'all. We don't give each other praise enough. We don't praise each other enough, right? When someone come into your life, man, and they give that extra added element to you that takes you to the next level, man, you're indebted for the rest of your life. Not for, okay, well, I gave you a plug. No, this here is eternal. Because why? When it's real, the reality of it sets in, and then you are able to cause it to do what it's designed to do,
Exactly.
right? Because you in Wind Down Wednesday, baby, therapy with a sip grown folk conversation. Listen, if we all on the same page, do this for you, do this for you, for me, and for us. Put a one out there on the timeline. You don't have to participate if you don't want to, but that's okay. Put a one out there on the timeline, because what that does is it allows us to generate what? Energy. This is all about energy. Okay. All right. Okay. So let me move to something else, T.
Mr. Ray Moore in the house. What's going on?
Oh, is she in the
I
house?
see
Greetings,
Turkey.
Queen. Yeah. Let me move to this next round of
Yes, sir.
thought, T. Okay, so when I was when I was in undergrad, and all of that, the professor that I had, white guy, for educational purposes.
Hmm.
He's from out of Georgia. Come from a racist background family, and he told me something. He shared something with me, and because he is transitioned, and peace be upon him, it's my story to tell now, right?
Gotcha.
So since he's transitioned, I can tell the story because it's mine now, and he's gone, right, T?
Yes, sir.
So he told me that he said, never trust white for educational purposes only. We're not trying to belittle, be racist, or any of that. He said, never
Hmm.
trust white people. But he went on to say, T, to me, he says, not even me. Catch what I said?
Yeah. Yeah. He said not even him.
He said, not even me. He said, because they have a way of causing us to turn on you. And what he shared with me, T, he says, the only people that do not realize who they are black people. Now,
True.
and we having this conversation, T, in the early 90s.
Yes.
Okay. In
Now
the
when he
early
says black,
90s.
now when he says black people, are you just talking about black Americans or just all the blacks involved in the diaspora?
No, he's talking about in the diaspora. He talking about everywhere.
Yeah.
He said, now, and then he went so far as to start talking to me about why.
Hmm.
He said, take a minute and think about it. He said, where are most of the black people located? I said, okay. He said, so low income housing that deals with concrete.
Hmm.
He says, what has happened is that you've been taken out of your natural organic habitat and placed into a concrete element that has no emotional feeling. You can't
Yeah.
get in tune with it. He's sitting here
Yeah.
talking to me about that.
Yep.
I said, wait a minute, what we talking about?
Hmm.
He said, you can't get in tune with yourself because you've always been in tune with nature. And now he backed that up, T, and I'm going to get up off of it and give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
He backed that up because what he used to do every year, he would take a Hajj over to Akabulan or Africa
Mm-hmm.
to the Mount Kilimanjaro,
Mm-hmm.
and he would get in tune with what was going on there. And he told me that was the only time that he would ever have a dream, and his dream would be full. He could recall every element of the dream. He said,
Hmm.
but when he came back to the States, the dream was always broken.
Yeah.
It was particular. It wasn't in whole.
Yeah.
So he was sharing with me that the only time that you can get in tune with yourself is when you're in the natural element of who you are, that will allow you to tap back into that constitution of who you are.
Yeah.
We've lost the constitutional makeup of who we are, which is why it's easy for us to sell each other out, T.
Yeah. The system makes you want to one up your brother. They
Yeah.
say, and like they have the saying, head nigga in charge, HNIC for educational purposes. You know,
Yes. Yes.
um, that was created, and a lot of times in our community, we're not trying to uplift everybody or bring everybody. What they say, a
Yeah.
rising tide lifts all ships. We're
Yes.
not trying to do that. We're trying to shoot the other ships down and be the only one in the water.
Yes.
But most other communities, you can see them; they take care of their people.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. And it's
and
once upon a time, T, that we
yes, sir.
understood that there is no man that is an island unto himself.
Yeah.
We've lost that.
Yeah,
We've lost
we've been separated. We had so many tribes. We lost our original dialects and stuff like that, and languages. We lost our traditions and rituals. Those that were kept, we had to hide.
it. Mhm.
They were hidden in Catholicism and all kind of stuff. And so we've been separated. We had to create a culture while in this system. And the culture that we've created has taken over the world, you know.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah, as you look at the building, like you said, those concrete buildings, that's not our natural habitat. Even
No,
the way that women give birth, now it's not the way our ancestors gave birth, which is more healthier for the woman and the child.
correct.
But like you say, those buildings were concrete. Those buildings designed, they look like the prison buildings. The schools look like the prison buildings. It's all for
Yeah,
a reason. You can't expect the best when you got somebody that's against you in control or building or providing everything for you. You can't expect that they're going to give you something that's going to benefit you.
correct. Correct. It is absolutely correct, T. You can't believe that your oppressor, the ones that are oppressing you and for educational purposes, that are
Mhm.
oppressing you are somehow going to give you something that is going to advance you. And
Yeah.
I was laughing the other day to you, and I'm gonna give it to you.
Yes, sir.
I was laughing the other day when Trump was up there talking about we invented everything. You ain't invented shit. What is you talking
Man.
about?
Yeah.
You ain't invented shit.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is research it when you research it, because we can start naming it off, but we ain't
Yeah.
ready to do that. But
And like
you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, T.
yeah, and like they try to just put it in one spot to Black History in February, but Black History is American history.
Yes,
So many things were first created by us or or perfected by us. But a lot of things were created by us and created here by us that people use on a daily basis or built up off of,
yes.
or
Our
expanded off of.
ideas, yes.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's more than just one month. American history is Black history. They try to sweep that under the rug, but we have people like you, Mr. Clay, in these platforms that are putting this
Yes,
information out so people can know because they're trying to take it out of schools. They're trying to change the wording around, you know.
yes. And one of the things here's one of the things, and I want to run back to Dr. Haney real quick because we were very close. We shared information. We was dealing with a science team. And
Yes,
this
sir.
before it became popular. When they started talking about Gaia,
Hmm.
when they started talking about Gaia, he and I, we was demonstrating with it. We didn't even know how to enunciate it. We was calling it Gia. And this was way back in the early 90s, just coming out of the 80s. So this is when it was just getting ready to start getting popularized.
Mm-hmm.
So we were dealing with it. Now he had his own school, which is where I used to teach at. He had his own college. This is where I was degreed at, my PhD. This is where we were at, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was giving me the information, and the information was so astute. I kid you not. T, let me say this. And
Yes, sir.
sometimes we just have to talk about stuff, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
our people think that, oh, you're just tooting your own horn.
Bragging on yourself. Huh?
Yes. But he called me one day, T,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, you left my house 3 days ago. I said, yeah. He said, but your presence is still in my house. T,
Mm-hmm.
listen to me. This is Dr. Robert Haney out of Georgia. And hopefully some of his people will hear this because they whiteballed him. They disowned him because he fellowshipped with.
Melanated person.
Yes. So what he would do, T, because I'm a writer, and this is why I got to go and finish this book up and
Mm-hmm.
put it out there. But I was a writer. What he used to do was take my writings. And I promise you, this is why my presence was still in his house. He took my
Mm-hmm.
writings, T,
Yes, sir.
and he said, I put your writings at the foot of my bed, and I slept at the foot of my bed, and I absorbed your information. He said, you're the only man. He didn't say black man. He said, you're the only man that I've ever met in my life that believes himself.
Mm. That's
And
strong.
that yes, and that your information speaks to that. This man took my information. I got information, man, all across seas where they're teaching it and doing different types of things. People don't know that. They'll look at you and think that hockey pup. You know what I'm saying? They have no idea who you are and what you got going on because they don't take the time to sit and listen,
Yeah.
right? They'll look
Right.
at you and say, "Oh, your skin look like mine." So I know you ain't on nothing. But there are those of us, T, that have had certain types of experiences that will help people get to the next level of what it is that they're doing, which is why I'm writing this book,
Yes, sir.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's solution driven, which is just like your book. If you haven't gotten it yet, Love is for Suckers. Let me put another plug up in that demonstration. Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
So hang in here, y'all. This is what we do. We have real, live, grown folk conversation,
Conversations.
right? Wind down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip. Let's make some noise, T. Let's get some applause.
Yeah. Clap it up.
Listen, hey, T, look, they gave me another one. Look.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Yes, indeed, y'all.
That's
So we
what.
up in here, y'all. Let's do another toast. Hey, T, you want to do us? You want to give us a toast, T?
Oh man, let me see if I can freestyle.
Yeah.
So like I say, man, understanding, clarity, togetherness and unity in our community, and focus, so that for the greater good of us and our people, so we can survive this test. Because right now we really are being tested. So, man, many blessings, much power. Uh, um, Salute.
Salute.
I'm a little rusty, y'all. It's been a minute since I've been on the screen.
Hey, that's all right. Hey, T, you at home though, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's what's up. When you at home, baby, we all got you, and you got us. That's what's
Yes,
up,
sir. Yeah,
right?
man. Man, just being interacting with Mr. Clay has gave me some lessons in life, man, on how to interact and how to move with people, and how to how to be a man or a person, human being of your word.
Yeah.
Uh, this man he's serious about what he say. When he say he gonna do something, he gonna do it. You
Yes.
know, if he gonna support you, he gonna support you. And
Yes.
he's a great example of how somebody should interact and how somebody should treat people. You know,
Yes.
just
Yes.
want to say that, sir.
Yes. Yes, indeed, T. One of the things that the elders taught me, and I always try to pass this on. One of the things that the elders taught me was to always to thine own self be true. It's the only way that you can be true to anyone else is when
Hmm.
you are true to yourself. And I learned that. And then also one other thing that they told me too, T, was that unfortunately
Hmm.
you have to swear to your own hurt.
Yeah.
I was like, no, they said no. If you're gonna go to the next level, you have to be willing to swear to your own hurt. And so me being mean, so I'm gonna start asking questions. I'm like, what do you mean by that? Swearing to your own hurt.
Hmm.
So what they shared with me was that when you swear to your own hurt is the only time that you can cause someone else to be responsible for their behavior
Hmm.
because you swore to your own hurt.
Yeah.
And because you swore to your own hurt, now you can hold them accountable for their behavior.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, I got it. Okay.
Hmm.
It took me a minute to get it. I got it. I
Hmm.
got it. You know what I'm saying? I got it.
So,
So this is what they're sharing with us as we make this journey. And I notice as I make this journey, I always revert back to
hmm,
old sayings
yeah.
because they're filled full of wisdom. And
Yes,
I
sir.
know that wisdom is a principal thing with all I get and get an understanding. Because without wisdom, see, wisdom is experience.
Exactly.
And we don't always have to experience something if we are willing to listen to hear, because we can learn from someone else's
Experience.
acts and behavior. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. So no. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You can
yes,
avoid those pains by paying attention and listening.
exactly, exactly. And if we don't get to that point, T, I don't I don't know where we're going.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
We got a lot of what they call it, examples and demonstrations
yeah.
on what not to do or what's happened in the past and how we should move forward and move around it or conquer it. So we just
Yes.
have to do those things
Yes, sir.
individually and as a people
Yes,
together.
sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're
It's the
absolutely
same.
got it.
It's the same playbook. It's
Mhm.
always the same playbook.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
know,
indeed. Yes, indeed, T. You
yeah, the
absolutely
same playbook.
let me see. Get, trying to post everybody. Everybody
Yeah.
likes to
We must know ourselves and develop our purpose.
yes.
And
Yeah.
oftentimes we need a navigator such as the one.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up.
Yes, sir. I bet I think I've been doing this for over 30 some years.
Yes, sir.
And when people look at me and start talking to me, they say, you're not that old. Yes, I am. I've just preserved myself because I meditate. I
Exactly.
fast, you know.
Mhm.
most of my time, T, is spent fasting and meditating and in prayer,
Yeah,
um, to make the connections with those that are genuine and are called with a purpose. You know the narrative is, many are called, but few are chosen.
exactly.
But those that are chosen even have to make the choice and the decision if they're going to respond to the call,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
And so most of that is actually is going to happen because of articulation, having the ability to articulate. And that's one of the most powerful things about what we're doing here in Wind Down Wednesday
Yeah.
is that we have articulators, right?
Yeah.
Such
That's
as
it.
yourself. When you come on, you know how to handle yourself. You know
Yeah.
how to talk about what you need to talk about, right?
And how to get it out. Yeah. It helps
Yes,
you get
sir.
your point across and explain what you're trying to say.
Yes, absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Listen, fam, we're on the B side of this portion. And those of you that haven't had an opportunity to go ahead and donate, listen, donate.
Yes,
We
sir.
are asking you to donate because we got new software. Uh, T has turned me on to new software that's going to cost us monthly. We need your help and your support. We're not begging, we're asking. And you all notice that we're upgrading. We're not remaining the same.
Mhm.
And that's one of the things that T Swin shared with me, you all, and I'm not embarrassed to share it. He said, "Hey," he said, "Mr. Clay, you can't be out. Let me help you. This is what you need to do right here. Get this right here, put this over there. I'll help you. I'm gonna show you how to do it." And if you all notice, look at what's happening. We're growing. We're growing exponentially. We're advancing.
Mhm.
And shout out to T Swin, Man Can Always Be Wrong podcast, along with his cohort, JB and
Thank you,
Miss
sir.
Sheree Moore. Yes, 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 yes. You
Thank you, sir.
deserve it. You deserve it. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So,
Man, the link is at the bottom of the screen. The Cash App is on there. PayPal is on there. Make sure y'all donate. And shout out to Miss Octavia, who's donated already.
yes, gratitude, gratitude. And so we're gonna let T take us into the last portion of this, and then we're gonna get y'all out of here because we didn't. Y'all love to conversate. Y'all be here all night.
Yeah, man, somebody else, man, another topic. This me and a friend of mine has brought this to my attention, and it's been in the news a lot. Again,
Hmm.
with Trump using the National Guard to go clean up cities. You know,
Hmm.
they went to DC. They stopped by Chicago for a little bit, then they hit Memphis. And so
Yeah.
people, some people believe that they're using these ICE force and everything, ICE and the National Guard to like somebody they believe they're gonna snatch up black people. Or they gonna start snatching up black people along with this. And what's your thoughts on that? Is these them showing up helping in any kind of way, making anything better? Because in Memphis, they say the streets is clean now. People can go to the gas station safely. Uh, ain't no more shootings been happening. They found 5 people that was missing. You know. So what's going on? What you believe?
I'm in between. I'm in between because our our counterparts have always used things to their advantage. And this is one of the other things that Dr. Robert Haney shared with me. And again, it's my story to tell because he's transitioned. But this
Hmm.
is one of the other things that he shared with me, that when you are dealing with Europeans, they're never going to ever do anything that they cannot benefit. I'm just I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger.
Hey, yeah. What they say, man. Is that they saying Captain Obvious? That's the obvious. Yeah, that's the You
Yes,
putting it. Yeah, don't shoot the messenger. Because if you can
yes,
see it and your eyes is open, you can see
yes. He
every
told
system,
me
every
that.
country across the globe.
Yes, he told me that verbatim. T. This listen, he and peace be upon him because here's what happened. And to this day, man, my heart aches, right? He called me one day, T,
Mhm.
and he said, listen, he said, come. He said, you've been purchasing lunch from me. I've got paid. I want you to come and have lunch with me. And it was this little place in Illinois, in Springfield, Illinois. It was like this
Mhm.
little cafe place where you can come through the back door and they had like a little set off area where they would come wait on you. You can order your food, right?
Mhm.
And he would love to order grilled cheese. That was his favorite. He would just all he wanted was a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
And we would go there often because the office that we used was across the street.
Gotcha.
And but one day he called me. I was headed out of town, and he said, "Come look, let's have lunch. I want to buy you lunch because you've been buying me lunch, right?" I said, "Doc, I can't make it, man. Let's
Mhm.
take a rain check, right?" So a week later, I was walking through the mall in Springfield, Illinois,
Mhm.
and one of our other doctor constituents came up to me and she said, "Where have you heard?" I said, "Heard what? What are you talking about?" She said, "Doc, he's transitioned." She said dead, but I don't use that term. So she said,
Mhm.
he's transitioned. What do you mean? She said, and the crazy part about it, T, she said he had a heart attack and a double stroke. I said, well, damn, how you do that?
Yeah.
But anyway, she said he had a heart attack, double stroke. I said, man, what, the- what, what's going on, right?
Mhm.
So we end up having the doctor and I, we end up having that conversation, right?
Mhm.
And so I go back to my mom and I'm saying, like, Mom, she said, there is nothing you can do about that. She said, what you need to do is just mourn him as you are doing, and you know that he was who he was. This guy was, he was, he was who he really was, and he made a profound impact upon my life, T,
Mhm.
because he went beyond that. And he swore to his own hurt because his family rejected him.
Yeah.
And before I get to that other part, let me get to this part right here. T, it's my story to tell.
Mhm.
He said he came back from Akabulin. He came back from his Hajj from Mount Kilimanjaro. He came back to Georgia. And he said the pastor of the church was having a picnic. And they invited him. And so he said he was there. They were serving the food and everything. And the pastor summons everybody's attention.
Mhm.
And he said, the pastor says that Robert, his name was Robert Haney. So Robert, to everybody that was there, our niggers are getting uppity for educational purposes only. He said, our niggers are getting uppity. And he said, he got up from the table. He said he left and never went back.
Yeah.
And he said
Now,
from that point forward, he dedicated his life to helping.
gotcha. And that was the pastor that said that, huh?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And his family, that look them hangings up, they filthy rich.
Yeah. I tell you what, my family, man. Yeah, a lot of my family from Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
And so, man, I think my great grandpa, uh, he was European,
Mm-hmm.
and he left his family and got with a black woman, and they disowned him. But that family owns oil in thousands of acres all throughout Louisiana.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, eh, we spent endless and countless hours together just building stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about stuff, T. And you already know by talking to me, man, that dude a brain gat. Your brainiac.
You know a lot, sir. You know a
So
lot.
we spent hours just just sounding, and we would be on the board writing just information down, T.
Mm-hmm.
Because he says, listen, he said, you're gonna be one of the most permanent people that there is, and people are gonna listen to you. That's what he told me. He said you need to
Mm-hmm.
prepare yourself. He's gonna be one of the most permanent people that people are gonna listen to. He says that within your voice is a call that people can sense,
That's
and
true.
they're gonna gravitate to it. I'm
That's
looking
true.
at him like, man, this white dude, man, he crazy. He
Oh.
remind me of the Nutty Professor. He looked like the Nutty Professor.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was a lighter version of Sherman.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. But yeah, fam. Y'all see when me and T get together, y'all know we gonna have that real live conversation. Let me see what they said. You see anybody, T, saying anything?
Let's see. Let's see. Ms. Octavia said, "Are they targeting certain areas? How they know who to look for?"
Yeah.
Um, their excuse, and I believe in Chicago was that because they brought in a bunch of Venezuelans
Yes.
migrants,
Mm-hmm.
and they put them up, gave them aid and everything, and then they came back to snatch them out. So crimes were being committed. Of course, they had the Venezuelan gangs going bad up there.
Yes.
So they put them in the black neighborhoods in that area. Let some people cause chaos, and then came back to those buildings where they put them at and caused it and brought all this chaos and snatched them out. So supposedly that was for those areas in Illinois. I don't know about Memphis because I ain't hear nothing about any Venezuelans going to Memphis.
Right. Oh, they ain't going down there messing with them boys. That's
Yeah,
that's a different breed down there in Memphis.
yeah, it sure is.
Yeah. Oh, that's a different breed. I was
Memphis,
reared
you better
down there
tuck your
until I was
chain.
about 11. Yeah.
You better tuck your chain at the gas station.
Yes,
You know?
sir. Yes, sir. Them boys don't play, man.
No, they
Them
don't.
boys, them young Thundercats.
Yeah,
Bish. They call them YN. Them ain't no damn YN. Them Thundercats. Them
yeah,
niggas is gonna get busy.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
might as well go and give it to them. Hey man, go ahead. You want the vehicle too? Nigga, go and take it.
yeah.
I'm walking where I'm going. I got insurance. I
I'll
ain't finna get
replace
ready
it.
to get it. I'm not finna argue with
Yeah,
you.
I'll replace it, man. Have it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not finna argue with you. They got all kind of mechanisms in these vehicles. They know where you're going with this vehicle anyway.
exactly.
They'll catch up with you sooner or later.
Yeah. Don't die with nothing material.
Yeah. Yes,
You
indeed, man. Get that
give me a
stuff off,
wallet. You
man.
can cancel all that stuff.
Yeah,
Cancel out. It'll be dead plastic.
exactly. Nigga, you want this chain? Go and take it, nigga.
Take it.
Yeah. It don't mean nothing to
Mm.
me. I'm just wearing it because I'm out here doing what it is that I'm doing. You want it? Here, man. Go and have it, man.
You don't have it. Yeah.
Hope it make you happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm relieved that I can give it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm relieved that I can give it to you. So it's important to recognize, man, that material goods, man, they come and go.
Yeah, for real. It's
You don't have to be here.
relationships and time, man. It's like your time and your relationship and who you build with, family and stuff, and who you make your family. That's what's most important.
Yes, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, man. It ain't even, T. When we take a minute and think about it, man, it's easier to take a life than it is to give a life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can take your life, but I can't give it back.
Yep.
So why would I take it and I can't give it back? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So listen, man, take what you need, man, and go on wherever it is that you're going, man. And hopefully it serve you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it serve you. Here's what
That
Octavia
was
said.
go ahead.
That's what Octavia said.
Family over everything. I'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
That is true. A lot of time that's our main motivation. Uh, there was a young brother. He said something. He was on some podcast, and he was like, "We've been trained to look at each other like we're not human."
Right.
He said, if
Yeah.
you open your eyes and look at that other person that looks like you, and see them as a human, or see them as your brother, would you do what you're trying to do to them?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of times
My
when you
s-
think like that, you wouldn't do that heinous act or
yeah.
violate your brother or sister.
Listen, one of my sons, young Thundercat, guess what he said to me, T? He just wrote me a note. He said, we step on bugs every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, we step on bugs every day. And you can kind of surmise what he's saying when he says, we step on bugs every day. You can kind of surmise that we really don't give a damn about nothing. We
Mhm.
really don't pay attention or focused on what we should be focused on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's crazy. And he's right about that. He's right about that.
Yeah.
What
It all
say
depends
y'all?
on. Go ahead.
What's y'all last comments out there?
Yeah. It all depends on where that person is putting that energy, you know,
Yeah. Yes,
or
sir.
using it for good or using it for bad.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. JP Hall, what up, sir? This growth is phenomenally epic. Yes, sir. Man, hey, everybody got something to bring to the table. No matter
Yeah.
how small or how big it is, put it in there, man. Help the community, help the family. And I saw something Mr. Clay was needing help with, and I got a little knowledge in it. I said, let me share mine
Yes.
because like you say, man, Mr. Clay, you popping that corn,
Yeah.
and Wind Down Wednesday is
Yeah.
going to be way bigger than what it is right now.
Yes.
You know,
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
so y'all keep
Yeah.
tapping in, keep sharing.
Yes, indeed. Listen, y'all. He was telling me, he said, hey, he said, man, what you talking about, man? These jokers out here ain't talking about this here. This is what we need to hear. We need something that's going to revive us, something that's going to take us to that next level that it is that we're doing. You
Yep.
know. And listen, y'all, he ain't stopped supporting me. He been there. He'll hit me up. He'll inbox me. He'll call me. Everything, y'all. And I already
Mm-hmm.
told him, man, whatever you need me to do, man. Hey, I'm gonna be there.
And vice versa.
Yes, indeed.
Man, I would have been out this past weekend, but I had a family thing in Mississippi because CTR and them was having an event in Columbus,
Yes,
and shoot, man, I would have been out there. So
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I was
yeah,
wondering if you was gonna come. You know what I'm saying?
man.
I didn't get an opportunity to talk to Dr. Tina,
Mm-hmm.
see what was really going on because I was back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'd be in Atlanta. You know, I'd be in
Yeah.
South Carolina. So I didn't. I really don't know the gist. You know, purchasing a ticket or whatever. But here's one of the things that for me, if I'm in connection with T Swin, he'll never ever have to get a ticket for any involvement that I have. And I'm not. And listen, please note that I'm not saying that everyone else should do that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that there are certain times that you know that okay, there are certain personalities that I need to, in terms of what I'm doing, make an investment, right? Say, hey, you there? Come on in.
Mm-hmm.
And I got you, right?
Yes, sir.
Because you're going to make your money anyway. But there are certain kinds of relationships that you want to invest in because they're going to bring a certain level of gravitas. You hear me, T?
Yes, sir. Must I tell you, say VIP, baby.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Miss
Yes,
Kizzy,
indeed.
she
You know
said
what I'm
it
saying?
comes. Miss
Yeah.
Kizzy said it comes in line with the love thy neighbor as you would love yourself. And the reason why this is not in existence now is because people don't even love themselves anymore, or
Yes.
at least not properly or without conditions.
Yes, sir.
That's true.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That hey,
That's true.
Miss Morsa, that's true.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Sometimes
What?
you gotta take some time to yourself and realize that, hey, why am I going through this? Am I loving myself? Am I really loving myself? Do I know how to love myself? Do I know what love is? You know?
Correct. Yes,
Yeah, you gotta
sir.
love yourself before you try to interact with anybody else.
That's correct, T. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's very important to know self-love, self-care, self-wellness will always allow you to position yourself to be able to then extend unto others. Yeah, then extend unto others. All right, fam. Let me see. Let me look out here. We've made the Macedonia call for donations. Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia. Okay. Thank you all for your donations. I'm gonna let T Swin. Men can't
Yes,
always be wrong podcast, y'all. Let me give him that plug. Let me give him that plug. Let me give a couple of plugs, y'all. T Swin, and we're gonna plug him out though. But let me give a couple of plugs. Dr. Clear, ATL, the Amazing You Journal. Also, Rosalind Severn McLean. She has 3 editions of this, and also a children's book, right? Oceans of Thoughts. Okay,
hmm
so we have those that do put that paraphernalia out there. Also, beats, uh, vibrations by Kafara, which
hmm
I'm draped in. Yes, indeed. Oh, she got me hooked up. T got me
Yes,
hooked
sir.
up. Yes, indeed. Beat it by
Also,
vibration. Go ahead,
are
T.
they have online access? You can order online from Beat Vibrations.
Yes, she
Let's
has
get it.
online access. Yes, sir.
I need
Hey,
me some
T,
new
hey,
bees.
girl, bad. And
I
she'll
seen it
hook
work.
you up. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
She'll hook you up. Yes, indeed.
So,
So,
man,
but
I would tell everybody, make sure y'all donate if you had, so the man to grow the platform in the show. Make sure you support each other. Communicate in the chat, network in the chat. Make sure you support all the amazing authors, man, that we've promoted up here. You got some amazing people in this chat. Make sure you reach out to them. Y'all got something to share and help you grow and better yourself.
Yes.
Man, make sure you go to mcabw.com to get some merch. Grab the book, Lovers for Suckers. It's a good book. You'll love it.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
A quick read. Make sure you check it out, mcabw.com.
Yes, indeed.
Miss Sheree says, good to see you live, T Swin. I'm glad Mr. Clay pulled you out of retirement.
She out there poking. Yeah, out there poking. Hey, Miss Sheree.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. But listen, y'all, this is where you come, man. Listen, this is a people's podcast. AT, this is a people's podcast, baby.
Yes, sir.
Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation. You can't find no better place to be, man, than to come and just relax and kick it with us. Hey, T, I'm gonna pour up just one more, and then we're gonna have a toast, and we're gonna get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Then they've been hanging like dirty laundry.
Man, yeah, they have.
Yeah, they've been hanging like dirty laundry. I put a little sip in here because my queen gonna be talking about you done got a little bit too much in you. It's Wind Down Wednesday, therapy with a sip. Grown folk conversation. Let's make some noise up in here. Hey T, they gave me another sound too. Listen to this, T. This. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, hold on. They gave me another one too, T.
Straight Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up, man. What's up, sir?
Yes, indeed. When we get full of that wine, come on here. We can make some sounds, can't we? But anyway, y'all, it's T Swin, man. Man Can't Always Be Wrong podcast, man. And he's just missing his cohort, man. J Bean, shout out to him. And you and Wind Down Wednesday therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation, man. The Prince of Peace, Songbird, Baby Songbird, the master teacher, conscious shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, baby. And baby.
Salute.
Yes, indeed. May you all live forever. And shall I never die. Also, shout out to DJ Boogie, ATL. Shout out CTR Media Network. Shout out to Queen Basu, Black Moses Freedom Festival. Shout out to J Love, turning the moment into a movement. Shout out to my staff, y'all. There it is.
Salute.
Salute. Have the last word, T.
I'm gonna read this last comment by Kizzy. She said, love you. You guys have restful, peaceful, self-loving night. My challenge for you tomorrow is do something nice and love for you tomorrow. That's true. Everybody, man, thank y'all. Thank you, Mr. Clay. Thank you, Wind Down Wednesday family, for having me, man. It's always a pleasure. It's always a good time, too, man. A good laugh and good energy and information with Mr. Clay. I appreciate you for having me on the show. Man, y'all go get that book, man. It's on mcabw.com. It's on Audible and Amazon. Lovers for Suckers, man. If you like listening to books, but you don't like reading, you can listen to it on Audible. So go and get that, man. Check out the website, mcabw.com. Check out the show. Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast on Spotify and all podcast and streaming platforms. We're everywhere. iHeartRadio, all of that. YouTube, everything, man. Me and JB cranking it back up. We getting back out there. Like I said, man, make sure you support. Make sure y'all tune in next Wednesday for another episode of Wind Down Wednesday and tune in on Saturday for the Truth Session, man. She got T Swin representing. Thank you, family. I appreciate y'all, man. So much love. Man, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. T Swin, baby. One more time before we get up out of here, y'all. Our sponsor. Let's hit him up. Yes.
Do it and do it again.
Yeah, let's do it again, baby. Listen, if y'all haven't, listen, it's a margarita spirit. And y'all, it's off the chain. T, I tasted it. I was like,
Mhm.
wait a minute, how'd you put this in a bottle? You know what I'm saying? A margarita?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's
Oh,
up.
yes, it was off the chain. Hey, ladies.
Oh man, you gonna get him in trouble.
Yes, indeed, ladies. Y'all love that. But listen,
Mhm.
love you guys. Thank you all for the support.
Mhm.
And we're gonna get back with you all. As me and my boy used to say back in the day, peace be upon him. Lorenzo Patterson, we used to say, we'll get back with you at the sound of the beeper. Leave your name, telephone number, and an address.
Mhm.
You know how we used to do it back in the day, T?
Yes,
Leave your
sir.
name, number, and the address. Then we'll get back with you. All
Mhm.
right, fam. What? Okay.
Peace.
Here we go. Peace. Peace out, fam.